Hey friends, hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. The name of my YouTube channel is Let's Talk About Accounting and my name is Neha. I am an accounting trainer, blogger and vlogger. Okay friends, so our today's topic is what is fixed asset? As you all know that I give training on Tally ERP9, Tally Prime, then GST as well as income tax, and I have been explaining different accounting terms and concepts. So today's topic is what is fixed asset? Again, a very important topic if you're studying accounting. Okay, so let's study that what is fixed asset. A fixed asset is a long-term tangible piece of property or equipment that a firm owns and uses in its operations to generate income. Fixed assets are not expected to be consumed or converted into cash within a year. Fixed assets most commonly appear on the balance sheet as property, plant and equipment, PP&E. Okay, so they are also referred to as capital assets. Okay, so the basic about fixed asset is that it is expected to be used for more than 1 year, and that's why they are being categorized into fixed asset or capital asset. Okay, a company's balance sheet statement includes its assets, liabilities and shareholders' equity. Assets are divided further into current assets and non-current assets, different for which lies in their useful life. Okay, so current assets are typically liquid assets that will be converted into cash in less than a year. Non-current assets refer to assets and property owned by a business that are not easily converted to cash. The different categories of non-current assets include fixed assets, intangible assets, long-term investment, and deferred charges. A fixed asset is bought for production or supply of goods or services, rental to third parties, or use in an organization. The term fixed translates to the fact that these assets will not be used up or sold within the accounting year. A fixed asset typically has a physical form and is reported on the balance sheet as PP&E. When a company acquires or disposes of a fixed asset, this is recorded on the cash flow statement under the cash investing activities. How a fixed asset works. The purchase of fixed asset represents a cash outflow to the company, while a sale is a cash inflow. Yeah. If the asset's value falls below its net book value, the asset is subject to an impairment write-down. This means that its recorded value on the balance sheet is adjusted downward to reflect that it is overvalued compared to the market value. When reached the end of its useful life, it is usually disposed of by selling it for a salvage value, which is the asset's estimated value if it was broken down and sold in parts. In some cases, the asset may become obsolete and will therefore be disposed of without receiving any payment in return. Either way, the fixed asset is when a fixed asset has written off the balance sheet as it is no longer in use by the company. Both current assets and fixed assets. Okay, the difference between fixed assets versus current assets appear on the balance sheet, with current assets meant to be used or converted to cash in the short term, less than 1 year, and fixed asset meant to be used over a longer period, that is more than 1 year. Okay, the basic difference between fixed asset and current asset lies with their life. Okay, the one which we have purchased with the intention of using more than 1 year, it will be termed as fixed asset. And the one which we uses for short term or which is readily converted into cash, they are known as current asset. So current asset include cash and cash equivalents, account receivable, inventory and prepaid expenses. Fixed assets are depreciated while current assets are not. Fixed assets are categorized into non-current assets. Okay, in balance sheet we have two sections, one is current assets, another is non-current assets. So current assets readily converted into cash and they are purchased with the intention for not using more than a year. Okay, so fixed assets ultimately are categorized into non-current asset. Other non-current assets include long-term investment as well as intangibles. So intangible assets are fixed assets only to be used over the long term, but they lack physical existence. Okay, that can't be seen. Example of intangible assets include goodwill, copyrights, trademarks and intellectual property, patents, etc. So benefit of fixed assets are investors and creditors use these reports accepted methods for recording depreciation. Okay, so fixed assets are particularly important to capital intensive industries such as manufacturing, while require large investment in PP&E. When a business is reporting persistently negative net cash flow for the purchase of fixed asset, this could be a strong indicator that the firm is in growth or investment mode. Fixed asset can include building, computer, equipment, software, furniture, land, machinery, and vehicles. For example, if a company sells produce, the delivery truck it owns and uses are fixed assets only. If a business creates a company parking lot, the parking lot is also will be categorized into fixed asset. Note that a fixed asset does not necessarily have to be fixed in all senses of the word. Some of these types of asset can be moved, such as furniture and computer equipment. Okay friends, so this was all about fixed asset. I hope I must have cleared your each and every term regarding fixed asset. So friends, if you have liked my video, do like it, comment it, and do subscribe my YouTube channel for more accounting related videos. Thank you so much. Keep supporting.